We've always talked about canceling and cancel culture. And I don't even like to use that word cancel, but his ass needs to be canceled. If this don't do it, then I don't know what. I don't know if he'll go to prison, serving in prison time or anything like that. But his image certainly is damaged, and he just needs to go away. So, not to make a mockery of this or anything, but it's a very, 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 very unfortunate time to have the name Diddy.
Or as you'd like to say, old Diddums.
Diddums, which sounds even creepier. That's because it makes it sound like I gave this dude a pet name. Oh, old Diddums.
Oh, good old Diddums.
Diddums even sounds kind of cute. No, I can't let him have that name today. But Diddy is that's a bad name to have that. A bad time to have that name. It either means you're a creep or overall just shitty person, man. You know, if your name is Diddy, you might want to get another nickname. You know, I feel bad for all the good Diddies out there.
And that's for a guy who, how many nicknames has he gone through?
Wow. Puffy.
Yeah, Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy. All of them sound weird now.
Yeah.
All of them sound like creepy. Yeah. Puffy don't sound right. Puff Daddy.
He's like, God, I gotta go back to the drawing board again.
Puff Daddy sounds like a sex trafficker. You know what I'm saying?
It
Puff
does.
Daddy sounds like the worst pimp in the world.
Puff Daddy will get you out of here and puff you up.
The only one that might fit is Poof Daddy. That one.
Yeah, he's gone, right?
Yeah, now that one might be actually the most appropriate one for him right there. Poof Daddy. I'll take that one. But yeah, man. Because everybody's talking about they don't want no Diddy right here. You know, Gucci Mane himself said it 119 times.
Is that how many?
109. I counted 119 times in his song No Diddy.
We getting high on a kite, no Diddy. Keep the shooters with the scrap, no Diddy.
I believe that's 12.
Yeah, so far.
Something like that. Yeah. This is, we got a whole another 2 minutes to go. 119 times, No Diddy.
Very inspired song. I wonder who he's talking about.
So yeah, people, there's a lot of reasons to want No Diddy right now. Alleged sexual assault and sex trafficking are just a couple of those allegations that we have right there. Not to mention all of the many other rumors about old Diddums right here that have been spreading throughout the years. So the rumors, the suspicions, they've always kind of been there. Early on, people have actually had some things to say about Sean Puffy Combs, who, as we all know, as the music mogul.
Yeah, I mean, he brought a lot of incredible acts into the limelight.
Yeah.
I mean, I recently saw, Biggie Smalls, who was doing a speech, and he was quick to name Puff Daddy in there.
Yeah, no, he's the one that brought us Biggie Smalls and a few other artists, and some of these artists some of them are dead now. I'm not saying he did it, but some of them are dead, and they did not have nice things to say.
Yeah, some people are not as fond of him.
No. I remember there was a dude named Craig Mack, who was actually one of Diddy's first artists before Biggie, and he was kind of putting it out there like, this guy is not that good of a person. But we were just thinking of him in the business sense, like, all right, he's kind of doing what guys do in the business. They're probably just making the uneasy decisions that some people take personal. Right now, though, what we want to talk about with Mr. Combs over here is this whole thing that is still going on with his ex-girlfriend and somebody that he represented in a business relationship, Cassie Ventura. And there's Cassie Ventura right there. 18 years younger than her. 18 years older than her, I believe. Got with her back in like 2007 or something. And they were together for a while, up until like 2016. So he settled a lawsuit with Cassie Ventura that we all heard about. It was, so the details of that were ugly. I don't know if you remember this, but she claimed that Sean Diddy Combs forced her into sexual acts with other men, made her do things she didn't want to do sexually. Pretty much, it claimed that he raped her. But one of the claims that was also in there were claims that he very violently physically assaulted her. And so, we're always talking allegations, because you got to be safe. If you don't have any real proof or anything like that, no matter how much we believe that those acts were done, we always say allegedly, or allegations say, especially when you do something like what we do, you just got to come in the scene just professional.
Yeah.
And say that word. But I believe we can throw that word out with what we're talking about now when it comes to those physical assaults, man. And so, listen, of course, we've been laughing. That's what we do in these videos. We come in with a very conversational tone, but I'm going to let you know, if you haven't seen the video, not only now is this video backing up the claims that Cassie Ventura made that, yes, Sean Diddy Combs was very violent to her, but, seeing this for yourself, it's a very disturbing and ugly video, man. It's kind of sickening.
Yeah, it's nasty, and I'm surprised that it was like covered up for as long as it was.
And before we get into that, see, this is what we're talking about. For the longest time, from the very beginning, because what happened is that Diddy, he settled that lawsuit the next day.
Wow.
The next day, that shit was settled. And then after it was settled, he went online, of course, did the whole thing of deny. People are trying to get paid. I didn't do anything. Y'all need to stop. See, enough is enough. This is from him. This is on Instagram. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for my truth. Signed, Sean Diddy Combs. I repeat, I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I did not do any of the awful, I did none of those things.
Straight denial.
Straight denial, standing firm. I did none, which means everything that everybody's talking about, I didn't do any of that shit. Well, we have video to say otherwise now, and it's out there. And hey, listen, once this guy saying I didn't do any of these things, well, now all that is even more suspect, because he certainly did one thing, and he certainly physically assaulted and violently assaulted this girl. Let's go ahead and watch the video. This is from CNN. Who apparently beat TMZ to it for a change,
Which is wild.
which is crazy. It's even more crazy when you find out or read or hear about what Sean Combs did to not have this video out there.
Yeah.
But it's out there. So again, I'm just kind of bracing y'all, because it's ugly, it's very disturbing, but it needs to be seen in order to put everything into complete context, in order to just show that this guy, he did it. He's full of shit. All right, this whole thing talking about trying to assassinate my character. No, brother, the only person trying to do that is you, for what you did. Certainly did, and they got proof.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Now that's how crazy this man is. He ran out the shower.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot that you can read into. Talk about bold.
He ran out the shower to beat her ass, man. He got a towel on. All right, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if he was in the shower or if he was just naked, but because he got on socks.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This is crazy already. The brother he wanted to whoop her so bad, he ran out naked, pretty much, with socks on to do this.
Shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. A lawsuit filed by Ventura referenced actions that seem to match.
So he went over there, hit her, knocked her down. When she was down,
Yeah.
kicked her, dragged her. He ain't even done yet.
And then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her.
See, they got worse.
Whoa.
Yeah, you didn't even see that part.
No, as soon as I saw him throw her on the ground, I was like, okay, that's enough for me. I've seen it.
And when we put this on YouTube and whatnot, we'll blur all the violence out. The video's out there if you want to see it. So, no use in showing you even more if we don't have to. But, if just throwing her down. First of all, just, he shouldn't have done physical. There's no excuse for physically violating this girl.
No.
No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you say. All right, because there's gonna be some dudes out there, and you're a piece of shit if you say that. Well, what does she do? Listen, this man ran out of a bathroom with a towel on.
Yeah,
and she did nothing to him. She was walking away. You don't do that to anybody. You know, whether I don't care what the gender is, but no man needs to be running after a woman down a hallway half naked and then beating her ass in front of an elevator. You know, I don't care what you say, that's undeserved. Okay, so you're a piece of shit if you're a guy and you say, well, what does she do? No, that's inexcusable.
She tried to get away, clearly.
Yeah. Well, she saw she was, if she had just listened, no. Maybe if she had answered back when he said, hey, she'd be all right. No, I don't want to hear any of that shit. No, there's no excuse for that as I physically violate my phone. Right? But no, there's no excuse for that. But then, she's down. After he hit her, after he threw her down, he kicks her.
Yeah, multiple times.
Dragged her, and then threw shit at her.
That's another one of those things you can really read into. It's like that guy just thinks he's above the law.
This is a man who, first of all, people have already accused him of abusing his power with a lot of other people. We're going to get into that in a little bit. So, yeah, this is a guy who's been so successful, so powerful, that, he's used to getting away with shit, having people do what he say, doing whatever he wants to, beating the shit out of people. I mean, we've seen it out in public. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We were joking about this, but we've seen his behavior, which should have been looked at as kind of disturbing at the time, but we all laughed about it because the circumstances around it were kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was kind of silly, but nah, man. No, he denied this stuff the whole time. I saw this and I read about it, but I was like, because you read the details and you think like, damn, you just can't believe what you're reading. But man, seeing it now, I'm just like, wow. At this point, I believe everything that is said about you. If I had a doubt about one of those things, I believe it now.
Yeah, this is what
100%.
They call a big old red flag.
Yeah.
Comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuit allegations Combs has repeatedly denied.
You can deny you want to, man. This video right here, plus all the rumors that were going around, you're done, man. Now, we've always talked about canceling and cancel culture. And I don't even like to use that word cancel, but his ass needs to be canceled. If this don't do it, then I don't know what. I don't know if he'll go to prison, serving in prison time or anything like that, but his image certainly is damaged, and he just needs to go away. Yeah, just fucking go away.
The only thing he's going to be doing is music for Kevin Spacey's Christmas videos. He's fucked.
Those two can be together. No, I hate using that word. They fit together. Those two are perfect for each other. They can diddy each other all day. One's named Diddy, the other likes to diddy.
I heard there was a fella out there who made music who I could work with.
A producer. But with the name of the act that I like to do. Listen, this is cowardly too, man. This is what I'm talking about. I've talked about this kind of behavior with any kind of abuser. But this is somebody who it is predatory, and it is very abusive, because and abusive on a predatory level. Because would you do this shit to a man? If there was somebody about your size or bigger than you, would you be doing that to them right there? No, you want to pick on somebody smaller than you. These are what abusers do. They pick on somebody that is weaker than them, less powerful than them. They push other people around. They're bullies, man. And that is what Sean Combs is, man. He's been described that way by a lot of people. Usually it was done in the business sense, but all these things start to come out now about him just being, a sexual predator.
Oh, yeah.
A deviant. I believe all that shit now, man. All of it. All of it, man.
A grade A weirdo.
Yeah.
And not the good kind.
And I want to expand on some of the other things because look, we can sit up here and look at this and have an emotional reaction to it and say, yeah, we believe all that right there. But there are other things that coincide with the accusations that Cassie Ventura has made. We've heard other people come out now. And that behavior that she's describing with him, the abusive, violent nature of his, but also some of the other sexual stuff, it's like she put that out there and somebody else, their allegations are very much in line with what she said. Oh, man, you know what? I'm glad I have to take a word to about our sponsor right now.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna have a segue to this.
I ain't got no segue. This is not a no. This.
If you want to beat down these prices,
no. See, this is not a time to come up here and try to be smooth with these segues. All I want to do is, man, this is such a heavy story. It's nice to talk about something good, which is what we're gonna do with a word from our sponsor right here. I mean, listen. We're all a little depressed and angry talking about this. Let's look at something nice. Look at the dog right there. Look at that nice puppy right there.
Spot.
You know, that is not Spot. You know what that is? That's Kato's. Or Kato. I'm sorry, that's Kato the dog. Kato's owner is Steve.
Okay.
Steve loves Kato. Who couldn't love Kato right there? Look at that.
Yeah.
Only thing that Steve loves more than his dog Kato,
It's coffee.
fresh coffee.
Ooh, I love fresh coffee.
Even more than fresh coffee, bringing fresh roasted coffee to you out there. If you're a coffee drinker, you're a coffee lover, then you're going to want to listen to old Kato or listen to Kato's owner right here. See, we're talking about Kato's Coffee, named after this cute little thing right here. Even though he's showing his thing to the world.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, oh, you gonna bring that up?
Kato's like, I got a thing for you. But
Leg spread.
hey, if I look good to you, try this coffee. But let me tell you about Kato's Coffee, man. Kato's Coffee. The reason I'm telling you about this, and you're a coffee lover, and I've just started drinking coffee, and they're sending me some right now because I'm
Nice.
like, hell yeah, I want some product from Kato. With Kato's Coffee, man, their fresh coffee beans are roasted per order, immediately packaged and shipped directly to your door, Julian. You know, over there they say they want their customers to experience fresh coffee at its peak drinkability, and that's just a few days after it's been roasted. Also, since my man loves his dog so much, he knows that all you coffee drinkers out there, you love your animals, you love your pets, not just your dogs, but your cats and any other animal you may have up in there. It was very important that Kato's Coffee is pet friendly. They also support animal welfare and eco-friendly practices with every purchase. Man, there's nothing more delicious than knowing that you're helping animals when you drink that, man. Helping the planet.
Dog coffee.
It just makes it better, man. Ooh-wee. Oh, man, a nice cup of animal friendliness.
Never thought about that before, but that is good.
It's delicious. They also have, speaking of deliciousness, they got several other flavor profiles, expertly roasted for a smooth and a flavorful experience every time. Look at all these profiles here, man. Look at all this.
Lots of different flavors.
Lots of different flavors right here. Also, if you're not into coffee, and believe it or not, a lot of people are not, hey, what about tea?
Ah,
They also have tea for you right there.
nice.
Yeah, man. Also, go to their merch store. Where is that? If you go to their merch store, they got merch not only for you, but also for your dog. Look at that. They got a pet bowl, got a banana, maybe, no, Kato got a banana for you. No, they got bandanas over here, beanies, so you and your best friend could look stylish over there. You wear your hoodie while your best friend wears the bandana. Boy, y'all be looking smooth.
Yeah, I like that coffee cup. It's a cool logo.
It is a very cool logo. You're right. You're right about that. So, people, a lot of stuff for you and your pet, and also for some people out there who don't even drink coffee. Got something for you there, too. I got something for you to make this go down even easier.
Even easier?
Even easy, already easy to go down. It's going to go down easier right now because I got a code for you. If you go to katoscoffee.com and use Toasted, you'll get 5% off your entire order. Let me spell that for you. That is KATOSKOFFEE.com. You use that code TOASTED, TOASTED, you'll get 5% off your entire order. Ooh, if that don't even make it taste better.
Those savings will add up. Looks like it's time to restock on coffee.
Fresh roast to your door. Eco-friendly flavor.
What more could you ask for?
Pet-friendly profiles.
So much.
And now 5% off. Oh, man, coffee ain't ever been better. So, people, really, I can't wait to try this. I've just gotten to coffee myself. And,
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down and have a nice cup of my best friend over here, Pixie. Might even get her a little bandana to wear. So everybody,
cool.
I want to thank Cato and his coffee, Cato's Coffee, for sponsoring this portion of the show. And I want to thank all of you out there for your support. Getting back into this. Man, we had such a good time with that. Now we got to get back into the bad news again.
Back into it.
Back into it. Okay, so, hey, listen. I hate to give any advice out there to any deviants, but this is kind of wild. It's a whole different age that we're living in now. That hush-hush money, not so hush-hush.
No, it's getting pretty loud.
It actually is very loud, my friend.
Hush, hush, money.
Yeah, man. Everybody can hear that hush, man. Because, listen, don't do bad stuff, period, if you don't want to get caught. But if you do, you might want to make sure you do it in the comfort of your own home.
It's good advice.
Thank you. Because
if you're going to be an asshole, do it in private, okay?
do it in private, man. Because if you do it out in public, there's cameras everywhere. And these days, once you get caught, you're caught. So Diddy over here, he paid $50,000 for the security footage to not be shown.
I was wondering when we were going to get to that because I assumed that he bought that off.
Well, more like he rented it because he didn't own it.
Yeah, they were like, "Look, you didn't pay your late fees for this, so we're giving it to the next person."
Yeah, man, you didn't pay your monthly fees, so we got to put it out there now. I told you what would happen. Yeah, he owned it and put it out there, so this fool just rented it, and they said, "Well, you know what? Your time is up." This is from CNN. The complaint alleges that Combs paid the Intercontinental Century City, I guess that's the hotel, $50,000 for the hallway security footage of the incident. The incident was part of a number of allegations made in the November lawsuit in which Ventura claimed she was raped in 2018 and subjected to years of repeated physical and other abuses by Combs.
God damn,
yeah.
Rape 2 years later. It's fucked up.
Yeah, man. So that's from CNN, and today, listen, he paid $50,000 for nothing because once it's out there, it's out there. It's a different age, y'all. One of these news services, what are you going to do? You're asking them to hide money. You're paying them to hide evidence of you doing something illegal.
Very damning.
Yeah, you're paying them to hide an illegal act. So what are you going to do, sue them? If they put it out there, if CNN or TMZ, BBC, KFC, or anybody comes out there, or me, Corey fucking Coleman, KFC, if I have enough money, if anybody has enough money to get that footage, they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
I know maybe if you're the president, but people they'll find it.
It'll find its way out there. Someone must have been there seeing that. It's like, dude, get a video of this with your cell phone. I'm surprised they didn't leak it earlier. Like, what is he going to do?
Yeah, somebody hit it. That's bribery. That's another, I guess, kind of a shady illegal act. So, you ain't going to do nothing.
On the side of that, though, I would imagine that it's a normal thing that people go on tour and they rent floors of hotels and crazy shit happens and they just buy out the footage, so it doesn't leak out there. But this is a whole other level of that.
Yeah, man. It's stuff is out there, people. They got it, man. So all this, again, these allegations, they're starting to line up. All these allegations from other people, they're starting to line up to where, we're starting to see them more and more as truth. The footage definitely showed us what was true.
Yeah. No
matter how much you decide to deny that. But, so I hope y'all still remember that there was an allegation brought upon Sean Combs by a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this guy right here, Rodney Lil Rod Combs. And, oh, wait a minute, is that his son?
Yeah, are they related?
Let me see right here.
Him and Spike Lee had a son, and that's him?
I might have the. Let me see if I have the right name right here. Because I know his son put out a diss tape.
Really?
He's saying, "I'm gonna slap anybody that says something against my dad." Well, you gonna slap CNN?
I thought he released a song like "Fuck You, Dad."
No, he's defending his dad.
Yo, he killed his own career.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, this guy Lil Rod. What's Lil Rod's last name, man? Let me see right here. Jones. I put Combs. I was thinking of his son because his son put out a diss. Have y'all heard that diss track? His son put out a diss track. I'm gonna smack anybody who say something against my daddy. I'm like, all right, well, you gonna slap CNN?
Yeah, it's like way to reinforce your dad's stereotype. It's like father, like son. You also beat up people you don't like.
Yeah, fuck your daddy, man. Your daddy's guilty. But this guy, Lil Rod Jones. So Lil Rod Jones, he put out something, believe it or not, kind of similar to what Cassie Ventura said. This is from BBC right here, the British broadcasting channel or corporation, whatever.
Yeah, people know what you're talking about.
And not because some people think I'm talking about, the other BBC. That's what it is. But it's kind of crazy how
you talking about big black cock?
But there's a lot of things in here that are crazy. A number of photos of parties at Combs' house were included in the suit. The court documents claims that photos include underage girls and sex workers who were supplied drugs. Now that's crazy right there. And I'm starting to believe, yes, all this is true. But one of the things that was said that was kind of close to what Cassie Ventura said is Jones alleges in his suit that the rapper was grooming him to pass him off to his friends and engaging in serious illegal activity. So one of the accusations that Cassie Ventura put out there was that part of his sexual abuse was that he was passing her off or getting her to engage in sex with other men.
Yeah, that's super fucked up. He was pimping her out.
Yeah. So you got two people talking about this behavior that shows a pattern that this guy, what are we supposed to believe, y'all? Yeah, he did all this shit, man.
Quacks like a duck and walks like a duck. He's a creep.
Yes. Listen, all this stuff. These are going beyond allegations now. We're getting footage of things that are going down that are really messed up with this guy. We're getting things that coincide with each other.
This morning, a new inside look at the raid last month on hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who's now the subject of a federal human trafficking investigation. His ex-girlfriend, Misa Hilton, with whom he shares a son, posting this video, edited and sped up, showing armored vehicles in the driveway of his Los Angeles estate and heavily armed agents from Homeland Security investigations moving in.
Homeland Security raiding this guy's home. This is some supervillain shit now.
Yeah, he must be involved with some fucked up people.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but listen, what are we supposed to think at this point? We got video of him beating a woman. We have video of a raid at his house. We got allegations that line up with each other from other people that it shows a pattern. If he's not done, then I don't know what is.
And he's fled the country, right? Do people know where he is?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all.
Okay.
I don't want to say because I don't know. I think he definitely was not around when this happened. Some little skinny white dude got arrested for like gun trafficking.
Okay, I vaguely remember hearing something about that. Someone who was watching his house.
Yeah,
I remember his sons were there, something like when he was going to the airport.
Yeah, so I think he's still in Miami right now.
Wow, it's gonna be
a drug mule. That's what it was. The dude was a drug mule.
That's right. It's gonna be a crazy movie when this happens.
Oh man, this guy's a straight up villain, dude. I'm telling you, man. There's so much shady shit going on with him. What are we supposed to do here now? He's getting raided. We see videos of him, the beating women, and come on, man. Yeah, I don't know what kind of legal trouble this would lead up to him. And like I said, I don't like to use the word woke, canceled, or any of these other bullshit ass words that have been turned into weaponized for politics, man. But if anybody's should be canceled, if anybody's cancelable right now, is him.
Yeah, done.
Just needs to go away. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. And listen, this is what I was talking about when we were laughing. Yes, I like the way I emphasize. Listen,
talking to you.
Yes, exactly. You stop. You
don't touch that mouse.
Come here. You sit down. You talking to you. Sit down. So we were joking about this, but man, we saw an example of his crazy behavior this past Halloween.
No. Oh yeah.
Seriously, we always used to play this as a joke. And I guess we might even laugh about it right now. But seriously, this video where he was dressed up like the Joker, got into an altercation with this actor from Power, I believe. When he was out in the streets, man, his behavior was psychotic. He was crazy. He was sitting out there cackling and in character, and then all of a sudden his temper like flared up, and then he went in and wanted to beat this guy.
Just as I said. You said you don't like me? Then motherfucking get to it, nigga. If you don't like me, you motherfucking front, get to it, bitch.
I mean, flipped. All of it
Drop character.
Just drop character. All of like the shit, like his temper like flared up.
Again,
he lost his mind.
That's what I was talking about. That is that whole power mentality. He felt like he was untouchable.
Yeah, he got mad because somebody called him on his bullshit because he's out in the middle of the fucking street dressed like a clown, out there, you know, messing with people. And this dude was just kind of like this guy was like, what the fuck is going on? He didn't know he was Sean Combs.
Yeah.
All he knew was like, there's some dude dressed up like the Joker was coming up to him and lolling his face. This guy like, who the fuck are you? And he gets mad because you don't know who I am? No, you're dressed like a fucking clown. I'm supposed to know who you are.
Don't fucking play with me on Halloween.
Don't play with me on Halloween. You fucking idiot.
Hypocrite.
He's a fool. He's talking about you're a clown. Why you're dressed up like a clown? Losing your shit out there. So you're first laughing and then taking it personal. Well, what the fuck, then, nigga? You want to get into it? Fucking baby, let's get into it. You don't love me? I don't fucking know you. You're a fucking weirdo. What the fuck are you? Yeah, you're right. Like, in his mind, he got insulted. His temper got crazy. This guy, this shows right here that he does have a violent nature to him.
And a big multiplier for his craziness is you can see his crew has a camera right there. So he knew that he was being recorded. And he was like, oh, man, I'll give them something to work with.
Yeah, he's out there throwing a temper tantrum, dressed up like the Joker. Talking about don't play with me on Halloween. Get the fuck out of here, man. That alone says you're crazy.
Yeah, it's like you're literally fucking with people. It's like, hey, don't fuck with me. It's like it's basic shit.
This video did not age well for him at all.
No.
It shows not what we looked at as like some crazy, funny, and silly ass incident is really kind of, it's damning now as exposing what kind of person he is in his nature.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of backing up everything that says this guy's out of it, he's crazy, he's violent, he's got a temper. You know, all this shit feeds into, like, you know, us believing like, yeah, all this stuff, sex trafficking and everything. Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I mean, these are just smaller pieces to the big one that was revealed today.
Yeah. He's crazy, man. This dude is wild. I mean, yeah, he needs to be gone, man. I'm sorry. This video of him out here beating this poor girl, you know, that alone just says, I don't want to fucking see you no more, man. I don't want. You just go away. I don't care if you're in fucking jail or whatever. Just go away. Just get out of the fucking spotlight. You know, you're a horrible person.
I'm curious if we'll ever really hear from him again, or what he will say if he has the audacity to come back.
Well, you see, with people like this, it's like you have money. You might not even go to jail behind any of the things that you've done, which you probably should. But, you know, if you got money, just go fucking lay low, man, and just get the fuck out of everybody's way. Just leave everybody alone. You got money, you don't need to be out there. Only reason why he would be out there is because of his ego.
Yeah, he likes the attention,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Guilty. Everything. God damn it, everything. What'd he do?
Judge Coleman.
Yes, guilty. I don't care what he did. Did he kick your grandma? Yeah, guilty. All that.
And it's crazy that video has now surfaced, and that's all just been resolved. But that's evidence that has to work against him in another court of law that I'm sure is going to happen.
Man, somebody in the chat said it. This is the thing that really bothers me, because people still support R. Kelly. And R. Kelly is about as sick as you can get.
To quote R. Kelly, "You're killing me with this shit."
Well, y'all killing me right now,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it's because people still support him. Oh, I can't wait for you Negroes to come up with these conspiracy theories about how the white man is like has gotten together that fucking Legion of Doom to go against another successful black man.
Yeah,
no.
they used AI to make me look bad.
Yeah,
that's the
man,
next
they
thing.
brought down Cosby, now they're trying to bring down Diddy. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. No, they coming after you, Coleman, let you get big enough. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I ain't beating women in hallways.
No, you do it in the privacy of your home.
No, yeah, exactly. Now I might pass you around for sex. I don't know, you know.
Please do.
Yeah, you know that I might do.
Yeah.
You're a handsome guy. I might do that.
Yeah, hit
But
me
other
up.
than that, no, I'm not doing any of this other stuff. Right? If nobody's doing the kind of crazy shit that this dude is doing, ain't nobody conspiring against anyone. All right. You know, stop making excuses. All this Illuminati shit. I don't want to hear it.
No, that guy hit a person in public and dragged him on the floor, and it's like, all right, this is corroborating with other shit he's been accused of.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
Exactly, man. Somebody said, that wasn't Diddy, that was Pete Davidson. What? He's a little dark for Pete, but all right.
No, see, it's distorted.
Yeah. I don't want to hear this, man. I want to hear that from y'all. This guy just needs to go. This is very sick behavior, and I don't see any excuse for it one bit. None at all. And people, keep in mind, we still got other rumors out there that are probably of some things that might come to light.
I'm waiting to hear him. I bet they will, because he's had a very long career. He's been involved in movies, so there's other people who are, I'm sure, gonna chime in soon.
People, then see, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody already talking about this. Man, that was AI. Oh.
It's pretty good AI.
See, God damn it.
But if you let the clip play, that's when you see the mammoth walk through in the background.
Man, see, then you see how it was glitching out right there? Man, that's AI, man. Look, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this shit.
That's how security footage is. It's like that because it uses less memory to get all the footage because it's filming constantly.
I'm beginning to have more faith in AI than actual AI. I mean, than actual I.
There's none of that left.
No, there's hardly any I left with anything out there. I'd rather take AI right now.
Speeding towards idiocracy.
Jesus Christ, AI. Meanwhile, we got LOI, lack of intelligence going on. Jesus Christ, sick of all this.
No Diddy and no intelligence.
None.